This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there guys, so I thought I would do a bit of Xbox action on this vlog and have a bit of a chit chat about the Dead Rising 3 which came out at the launch of Xbox One. There was two major exclusives at the launch of Xbox One. There was Dead Rising 3 and there was Rise Son of Rome, and I'll be putting up about a post about Rise Son of Rome as well. I'd never played Dead Rising at all until just before the release of the Xbox One. They were giving away the Dead Rising 2 free on the gold membership, and I downloaded it and I gave it a play, and I think I played it for about an hour and I got really fed up with it. It was more to do with the loading screens and the time limitation you had to do certain things, and I just felt like I was rushing around waiting for loading screens to finish, waiting for, it just wasn't fun. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people enjoyed it, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. So I'd already pre-ordered the Dead Rising 3 with the Xbox One for day one, and funnily enough, when I put it in, I enjoyed it from the off. Really, it didn't have any of those issues that the second one had at all. The whole city is preloaded, even the buildings that you walk into, everything's preloaded. So the only loading screen you'll ever see is if there is a story section connected, or possibly a sort of section of boss fight where you go into a little cutscene and stuff like that. So it was absolutely fantastic. It was probably the first sort of new gen open world environment that I'd seen, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And the amount of zombies on screen is just insane. Honestly, there is like 100 zombies in front of you, all not just for view. You can drive through them, you can smash them, you can do all, kill them in a multitude of ways. And how they got them on screen, and I think in all of my playthrough I've never seen a frame rate drop or anything, so it was an absolute credit to them for the sort of quality of gameplay and stuff you got through it. I mean, don't expect to take this game seriously. It's not a serious game. It is what it is. You you run through. The story arc is you're trapped in the city. The outbreaks happened. You want to get out of the city, but everyone's making that really difficult for you because they kind of don't want anyone to get out of the city because you might be infected, all that sort of stuff. So you're trying to find a way out, and in the process of that, you bump into other characters, and the story sort of rolls on from there. The main fun of it is how you kill the zombies and how many thousands of them you can kill, and in killing multitudes of them you get XP, which you can then spend on upgrades, of which there are a multitude. There's loads of them, and those allow you to build well, there's two ways actually to get better weapons. One is to earn the XP and upgrade and get them that way. The other is to find the blueprints while you're running around. The blueprints are just hidden in corners and such like, and you can unlock areas of the map, and you see see where they are in certain sections, that sort of thing. And there's trophy type stuff to pick up, and loads of different things to do. Lots of things to keep you busy. There's also a sort of massive, well, I think there's about 10 or something boss fights in there, which are actually optional. They're like optional mad fights that you go into if you want to do them, and they're really bizarre. I think one of them's a really overweight woman in a electric wheelchair thing, eating all the food, and you have to fight her, and her vomits like what does you damage and stuff. It was a bit kind of like, well, what was that all about? But apparently that's just what Dead Rising's been about, and it's been about for years. It's just some weird shit in it. So I just accepted it and moved on. But I didn't actually do an awful lot of the weird boss fights anyway. But the game itself, absolutely great fun. If you want to run around and mash zombies up in a multitude of different ways, you're able to build really ridiculous weapons with just obscene amounts of power. You can merge vehicles together and create all sorts of vehicle type machines that can suck zombies up underneath and spit their heads out at the other zombies. And you can make the roller hog, which was really good fun, which is basically a motorbike with a massive steamroller thing on the front of it and spikes, and you just go rolling over them all. And everything you build and use breaks after a number of uses. So it constantly makes you find stuff, build. And you don't have to go find benches. You don't have to go out of your way to do anything. You literally, if you've got the blueprint or you've got the upgrade, you can kneel down and build the thing as long as you picked up the components to do it. So all of that just made it smooth, fun to play, don't take it too seriously. It's not taking itself seriously. Just play through it, have a blast. There's loads of DLCs for it as well. Yeah, and that's it really. I just wanted to share my experience of it with you. It's not going to be, you know, by the end of this gen of console, it's not going to be one of the ones to remember forever. But right now, it's an absolutely fantastic fun playthrough. You'll probably get it a bit cheaper now because we're quite a while. Well, you know, these consoles have nearly been with us, what, best part of a year. So you'll probably get it at a good price now as well. So yeah, recommend it if you're up for a bit of zombie action, zombie fun that doesn't take itself seriously. Hope you've enjoyed this, and you guys take it easy, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.